All right, everybody, we are back. We are back. We are back. Lots of news, and it's not even Friday yet. Hello, everyone. Ultra Dark Slayer here. Thank you for coming to my channel. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified with my content. Now, this has been an interesting couple of weeks. We had some crazy news that happened during the weekend, and now we have some interesting, crazy news that happened a couple days. And of course, this is a bit of a rant about what the CEO of Gearbox said. If you are a real fan, you, my friends, should buy the game for $80. Now, this bothers me ever since I heard that that statement from the CEO of Gearbox. Now, yes, I am a fan of a lot of things. You name it. Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Transformers, Power Rangers, animes of all kind, Mobile Suit Gundam, the Disneyland parks, Universal Studios, you name it. I am a fan of a lot of things that both you and I like. Yes, we will spend the money on something we like and care about, but but sometimes we have to think of what we choose to buy and what not to buy, even if we are fans of something that we really really like, and especially that the things that we enjoy the most. Like I said before, I do like all these franchises that I care about. For instance, within gaming, like Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, any type of fighting games that are connected with, with Street Fighter, Tekken, SMK, you know, and Call of Duty and other types of horror games, other kinds of JRPG games or RPG games in general, other shooter games, that surrounds with the favorite franchises that we care about. I know there are some fans that would buy something right away at full price, and but there are some of us fans would like to go back and think about what's more important other than spending money on something that we want to get. And I understand that what this person said is true, that real fans will buy it at a full price. But there are some fans that are thinking about, oh, I'll buy it later, I'll buy it at a discount, I'll buy it when I have the time to buy it. I mean, there's really no rush for a real fan to actually go ahead and buy a game, a movie, a figure, like you name it. The real fans can wait on the real things that they want to get. Because the most important thing in life, guys, is just to be careful of how you spend your money on the things you want. And you have seen some of the products I have bought, and in the back of my glass case, you have seen a couple little things that I have right behind the camera there on my phone, right behind my phone. I see my glass case right there. I look all the stuff I bought, and yeah, I am the fan. I'm a fan of those things because I like it, because it brings me so much joy. But a game that costs $80, it's really not worth it unless you really want to get it. Save up, buy it, and then that's it. But if you want to wait, wait. Real fans can wait on buying the product, so there is no real rush to get it immediately day one. It's like the same thing with Nintendo Switch too. I know we all like Nintendo, but there's sometimes that Nintendo doesn't understand that we can wait on these things and there's no real reason to rush. Or it's like, yes, I am a Nintendo fan, but I'm not gonna go ahead and buy your product right away. So I'll wait and see what happens. So that is my take about all this. Well, what the CEO of Gearbox said, this does hit me in the wrong way, in that it makes me rethink the things that I bought. Yes, like I said, I'm a fan of all these franchises that we like, but in the long run, there are better things to use your money instead of buying the things you want to get. That's my take on this, on what the CEO said. So let's move on about what's happening in Sony just for a little bit. So Sony right now is going to get rid of their rewards program, their PlayStation Stars program that lets you redeem your points on getting what you want to get on their redeem storefront. So that program is going away, and that's a shame because that type of reward is actually pretty good, and it works a lot better on Xbox Game Pass, because right now I'm trying to hit this certain goal to get a gift card and use that gift card to buy whatever game I can get on sale and enjoy it. So that sucks for all the PlayStation users that are going to no longer have this reward program in their service. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Or maybe they'll tweak it, or maybe they'll try to make it better, or they're just gonna forget about having something like this in their service. And that is a really shame of PlayStation and just getting rid of something that PlayStation fans would like to use. So Doom the Dark Ages is indeed a fantastic game. I myself am indeed currently playing Doom the Dark Ages, and I'm already at the halfway point. I'm on chapter 10. So I'm indeed enjoying the game, enjoying the music, because I am a metalhead. And yes, I did that so many times, and I have to come up with some plans to, how to fight these demons. They're insane, and I am enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the story. I'm enjoying kicking ass in Doom the Dark Ages. This is my first Doom game, and I would like to play the other two Doom games. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. So I do want to go to those games if they're still on Xbox Game Pass. I will play it off of Xbox Game Pass. So Doom Eternal, Bethesda behind it all, has indeed hit their 3 million player mark. So that is a good thing. So I'm sure we all know that Xbox Game Pass did help with that player base, of course, with Steam, PlayStation, and of course other platforms within the PC realm did help getting those player numbers. And this game is not a big flop. If you have not played Doom the Dark Ages, go ahead. If you have an Xbox, play off of Game Pass. No cost to you. If you want to go ahead and buy it. And if you want to play it on PlayStation, play it on PlayStation. Want to play it on PC? There's Xbox PC Game Pass on there. You can play it on there or play it off of Steam. Great, fantastic game so far, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I'm not gonna lie to you. The gameplay is crazy, so crazy, so good. Now, Xbox Game Pass. Talking about Xbox Game Pass, we just got a lot of crazy drops already. It feels like a big shadow drop just happened within Xbox Game Pass. Now, Xbox has indeed dropped a certain collection of games under this one this one game like app launcher, and it's called Classic Retro Games. Now, I did dive into the Retro Classics game off of Game Pass, and it is an emulation of almost every single classic game that you can think of from the 80s and 90s, and hopefully the library of the games on the Retro Classic section will indeed increase over time. So right now we got like a good 50 classic Activision games that are indeed published, within other platforms like PlayStation, Nintendo, Atari, and a bunch of other platforms of the past that are now in this launcher called Classic Retro Games, and it's great. I mean, all the classic retro games that you can think of from the 80s and 90s, and of course, I like back then I did like Grand Prix. Grand Prix is in this launcher, and of course, Mech Warriors is also in this launcher, both one and two. Hope they add more other retro classic games. Like hopefully they'll put Karate. That's one of my favorite retro games, and of course if it's a Nintendo game, but we'll see what other games. Of course, Pitfall is also in this, and hopefully they'll put more. Probably they'll get some permissions from probably Namco to put in some Pac-Man games, Dig Dug, Galaga, you name it, like those classic arcade games of the past. So that is cool. That is the big shadow drop, and it's out right now called Classic Retro Games, and it's just outstanding. And I hope that they'll update it from month to month to month, bringing in more retro games like this. So this is pretty cool. If you are a retro gamer, I ask you to go ahead and download it off of Xbox Game Pass. It just launched today. But speaking of Game Pass, again, not only that we got the retro classics, Metaphor Fantasio, I think that's the famous RPG game that came out last year, is coming to Xbox Game Pass, and of course Stalker 2 is coming back to Xbox Game Pass as well, along with the Azul from EA is coming to Game Pass. I think later today or probably later throughout the month of May. So if you were thinking about getting Metal Force Retazio, get it on Game Pass. It should be shown on Game Pass right now. Maybe it'll launch later today, or maybe it'll launch in a couple of days after this week. So we'll see what happens, because I have this game on my list, and I am definitely gonna download it off of Xbox Game Pass. Man, what a good time being an Xbox Game Pass member. What a good day. What a fantastic day. So this is indeed a short video. If you like this content, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for more content. And I say to you guys, again, what the words from the CEO of Gearbox said, that it just feels wrong to say it. It just feels so wrong, and I'm just like disgusted of what he said. I'm just like, really, you're gonna say that? If you're a real fan, you'll buy the game at $80. It's like, I'd rather wait until it goes down. Yes, I am a fan of other things, like I said before. I'll wait till some stuff drops in price, or maybe find somewhere else to say, like eBay, if I want to buy some stuff that are part of my favorite franchise, because it's hard to find, it's hard to negotiate to see how to bring down the price on these certain things, but it is what it is. But this just feels wrong for someone to say that, and it's like, it rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. But in any case, that's all the time we have. If you like this content, like I said, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, share this video with your family, pets, and friends, and I'll catch you guys next time. And I'm gonna do a different type of streaming, maybe tomorrow, not today, because I'm doing a couple chores right now, and maybe tomorrow morning, hopefully, and see what happens from there. All right, so I'll catch you guys next time. So peace, take care, and enjoy your day.